Hey everyone, I'm here to talk to you about Flash Enter Zoom. This video will contain spoilers, so I'm just letting you know beforehand. Oh my goodness, this episode was awesome. It was amazing. If you didn't see it, you've got to watch it. Probably watch it a couple times. You might have missed something with them going so fast. But this episode was awesome. So, last episode Jay left and they captured Dr. Light and all that stuff. This episode, Flash is trying to get some information out of Dr. Light so they can, capture Zoom. That's pretty much what this episode about. Getting Zoom, you know, that's all they want. That's all Barry wants. That's all Wells wants. And they're gonna enlist Dr. Light to, to help them do it. The rest of the team isn't really on board with this plan. Cisco, Caitlin, and Joe, they're not really on board with this plan. But Barry, he wants to do it. He's forcing it, and he's trying to he's trying to catch Zoom as soon as possible. He's sending metahumans through the breaches to hurt people, and he wants to stop that. So he's calling Zoom out pretty much in this episode. So our original Dr. Light escapes. She gets out, she does something to the wiring, and she dips out. And so instead of that whole plan kind of went wonky, and so we get Linda, our Earth, Dr. Light, to get in the suit. And this is just hilarious. They got her shooting at different Cisco has taken pictures of everybody. I don't know. He says you gotta have time, to find hobbies. And he has cutouts of everybody. So that's her training. She has to shoot pretty much the Flash out of all the cutouts. So this is just hilarious. Her going through them. Cisco, Cisco's hilarious, man. I just can't even express how hilarious he is. Just try to be, her gloves keep messing up. He runs over there to fix them. Cisco's hilarious. But anyways, so we get to the actual, showdown between Dr. Light and, Flash are supposed to fight. And Dr. Light is supposed to send his emblem through one of the breaches to contact Zoom. So they do all this and nothing happens pretty much. It's pretty much a dud and all that stuff. Also in this episode, Cisco is trying to vibe on Dr. Wells. He's trying to vibe on Dr. Wells to see if they can get any kind of information on him. And he finally vibes on him, and he sees that Zoom is pretty much kidnapping his daughter. And Wells has been having flashbacks pretty much all this episode. We see, I don't know if this is kind of a drop on, Arrow, because, in Earth 2, his dad is, Arrow, Oliver's dad, Robert Queen, is the Arrow. It kind of feels, everyone keeps saying that it's copying Batman, and we know Batman's Earth 2's dad became Batman when, and his mom became the Joker when he got killed in the alley. And it's hard to not say they're copying. I mean, it's hard to not saying that Arrow's just like Batman when they do stuff like that. That's blatantly in our face saying, hey, we're just gonna keep that going right there. But anyways, Dr. Wells has been, and we get another speedster name drop, Jessie Quick. That's his daughter. His daughter is Jessie. So we've gotten a whole bunch of speedsters this season. We got Zoom. We are getting Wally West, Jessie Quick. We got Jay. So this whole season we've been getting all kinds of speedsters. So hopefully we get to see them all in action at some point. Maybe they'll do a speedster team up to stop Zoom. But anyways, back to, what we really came here for. Flash and the Zoom fight. Flash and Zoom, they go at it. And it just seems like, Zoom just outclasses him pretty much. Outclasses him in every little thing. He throws a lightning bolt at him, and Zoom throws it right back at him. He tears into Barry bad, really, really bad. Just devastating him, and he shows everybody he's merciless in this. You know, Dr. Wells shoots. The they got this tranquilizer that they were developing to slow down his speed. They shoot that at him. He catches it, slams it into Barry. So Barry is just getting all kinds. He's getting beat up from Wells. He's getting beat up by Zoom. It's just all kinds of hectic in this. So Zoom takes Barry to the newsroom, shows him off to everybody that he beat the crap out of him. Takes him to the police station, shows everybody that he beat the crap out of him. He's just merciless in this. So then he takes him back to Star Labs, stabs him again, and it's just, like I said, he was just ruthless. And finally, Cisco gets a shot off that hits him and slows him down before he makes his escape. And it's just like, God, this episode, it couldn't, it's the best episode of the season so far. And, well, to me it was. It's the best episode of the season. That episode, you had me just sitting on the seat. You couldn't, I don't even think I'm just describing that fight justice. I think it's one of the best fights of this season. And hopefully, it keeps going with that kind of momentum and keep moving on, throughout the season with that. I don't want to see any more, storytelling or anything like that. I want to see more of that. I don't want to see any more of that I want to see more of that, huge, big battle scenes and all. Just, but like I said, this episode was awesome, you guys. If you haven't seen it, or just go and check out, the Barry and Zoom fight. That'll just show you how awesome this episode was. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Tell me what you liked about this episode, what you didn't like about this episode. Subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll have another video up next week. All right, you guys.